Shantadarshi, he is a Rishi, and he is very clear. Not only the Dharma Darshanam of Dharma he has, the understanding of Dharma is very clear. Not that, the Vastu Darshanam also is very, very clear. The Dharma Vishaya Jnanam as well as Vastu Jnanam, very clear, Sarvajna. And also the connection between the sadhanas and sadhyas present in the Vedas, he presents very beautifully in his verse. We can see that therefore the sadhana sadhya jnanam also is purna, it is available. In him, therefore Sarvajna. And because of this, he is Sakshat Bhagavan Jiti. This is the Shraddha. Bhagavan word is Shraddha. That is Sakshat is Bhagavan. Because he is revealing what Bhagavan has revealed, therefore he is Bhagavan. Then he makes me understand my essential oneness with Bhagavan, and therefore he elevates me to Bhagavan. So he is the sthana of my Guru. He is my Guru, and therefore is Bhagavan iti Shraddha. Shraddha, Ashikara, points out he is Bhagavan iti. So Bhagavan, who is to be held in great reverence. Bhagavan, all-knowing Sarvajna Vedavyasa. Thus saying, he points out that what Vedavyasa Vakyam, what is said by Vedavyasa, there is no dosha in this Vakya. You cannot find fault in Vedavyasa because he is Vedavyasa. In the compiler of the Veda mantras, also is Sarvajna, he is Bhagavan. Also, Bhagavan also here means who is compassionate, who is Dayalu, who has Anukampa for this Jiva, for the Manushya Bhuta Kulam, for the Manushya Kula, out of as man of a person of endowment, has an endowment of Daya Anukampa for the whole mankind. Imagine, so all that we have, we owe only to Vedavyasa. All that is very special. The what you call the salient feature of the Indian the Bharata Varsha is only Sanatana Dharma. There is nothing else to it. Sanatana Dharma is our salient feature, and that Sanatana Dharma has its root is because of Vedavyasa and Vedavyasa alone. He is the root cause of the Sanatana Dharma Vrikshasya. He is the trunk of that. Ishvara is the root, and Vedavyasa is the main trunk of it. But for him, we don't have Sanatana Dharma. Understand that we all are in Sanatana Dharma, we all owe him. In my any Shraddha, any Bhakti, any virtue in me, all that is because of when I do Namaskar to my parent, it is because of him. From him alone it has come. If I do Namaskara, if I do some Patam, Vishnu Sahasranama, I do it is because of him alone that I do. Any good thing in me is because I owe him directly to Vedavyasa. Any Indian or ever to come, whoever existed, he owes only to Vedavyasa. Such is the Bhagavan. Not an ordinary thing. It is just not an ordinary. It's an amazing contribution to humankind. It is not restricted to me and Indian alone. It is for all to take. So, Bhagavan, Dayalu, Parama Kripalu, Bhagavan Vedavyasa. And therefore by saying that, Bhagavan Acharya indicates that there is no Purusha in what he does. It is not Purusha Buddhi Kalpitam, it is Veda Vakyam, it is Ishvara Vakyam, it is Shastra, I think, points out. Bhagavan Vedavyasa, Paribhavanda, in what? And also, Vedavyasa did not say it in this what you call as he will, no, it is Yatha Upadishtam. He is a Vedavyasa, but still wrote it as revealed by Bhagavan only. His Vedavyasa Sarvajna, okay, I composed. No. Yatha Upadishtam. Upadishtam Anatikramya. Upadesham Anatikramya. That is Yatha Upadishtam. As revealed. This is Abhibhava Samasa. First time we are seeing Yatha Upadishtam. Upadesham Anatikramya. Iti Yatha Upadishtam. Like even Shaktim Anatikramya. In tune with one's Shakti. It is called Yatha Shakti. We say as much as one can do. This is an Abhibhava Samasa. Yatha Upadesham equal to Upadesham Anatikramya. Not transcending, not transgressing the Upadesha. That is to say, in tune with what was said. As truly as it was said. That is Yatha Upadesham. By whom? Bhagavata, by Narayanana, by Vishnuna, Krishnena, Upadishtam, by Bhagavan Krishna Upadishtam. And what did he Ripubhayavanda? Tam Dharmam Eva. That very same Vaidika Dharma, which was said by Bhagavan, and as said by Bhagavan, Yatho Veda Vyasaka, who is Sarvajnana, omniscient, all-knowing, and who is Bhagavan verily. And that Veda Vyasaka, Upanibhavanda, compiled, put them in the book form. And what is it called? This is Gita Akhyayi Saptavihi Shloka Sataihi. Shlokanam Satam Shloka Satam. Sata is 100 of shlokas, 100 of verses, Shloka Satam. And how many of them are there? Saptavihi Shloka Sataihi. 7 of 100 verses. This is 700 verses. This is how in Sanskrit we say. Instead of saying Saptashata Slokaihi, right? Or Shloka Saptashataihi. That can be said also. Saptashata is 700. This way also we can say Shloka Sataihi Saptavihi. Saptavihi Shloka Sataihi. 7 of 100 verses. That is 700 verses. Saptavihi Shloka Sataihi, which is called Gita. Gita Akhyayi. All are called together called as Gita. Gita Akhyayi. Namely Gita, called Gita. By the name Gita. Akhya is name. That which is 700 slokas which are called by Gita. Bhagavan Upanibhavanda Veda Vyasaha Upanibandhanam Kritavan compiled. So, after this, Bhagavan proceeds. He presented certain ideas. That is this. First is, Ishvara revealed this Veda, which is in the form of Dharma Dvayam, Pravritti Lakshanam and Nivritti Lakshanam, to the Manushya in the beginning of the Srishti. Marichyadi and Sanagasandanadi, he revealed to them, to the rishis, he revealed them first. That Vedokta Vaidika Dharma, he revealed to rishis. And now Krishna reveals that Vaidika Dharma to Arjuna. Right. Now, who is Krishna? Another Manushya. No. The very same Vishnu is Krishna. The Avatara is Bhagavan only. That very same Narayana, that very same Vishnu is Krishna. Ishvaratvam is established. The source, the revealer of this Vaidika Dharma is none other than Ishvara. Krishna is Ishvara, Bhagavan Vashikara says this first. And then, what was said by Ishvara? By the Vaidika Dharma. And what is said by Krishna, that very same Vaidika Dharma is what was said in the Vedas is what is said by Krishna in the Gita. So the Gita equal to Pramanam. Veda is a Pramanam for Dharma, right? Dvida Dharma. Similarly, Gita is Pramanam for that reason. Because Veda equal to Gita, Gita equal to Veda. Establishes the Pramanyam of this. Right? Gita equal to Vedam. Pramana. Veda is a Pramanam is accepted. No, Gita is part of a Smriti, Mahabharata, some story, Lamba story. In between some story also comes. Like a piece of advice. In a novel, you get some between, you get philosophy in between. Similarly, in this whole Lamba long story, some piece of philosophy is there. You can take it or you not take it. You can skip the pages. So like you can skip the pages. By missing those pages, you don't miss anything. No. It is not that. Mahabharata, Dharma Shastram, Gita is Veda Sara Bhutam. It is Pramana. Ashakara points out that Gita is a Pramana. Even though it's a Smriti, it's a Smriti Grantha, right? But it is equal to what is said in the Veda, the Vaidika Dharma Dvayam, that alone is revealed here, and therefore this Gita is a Pramana Miti, establishes the Pramanyam of this Gita here. That's what he wants to say here. Gita is a Pramana, that's what he wants to say. This is the introduction he uses. Bhagavad Gita, Pramana Bhutam, he says. And why? Because that Veda Dharma alone is said here. And who is the revealer? Bhagavan only. No, not Bhagavan, Krishna. No. Krishna is Bhagavan. Krishna is Mahavishnu. So, it is the very same Mahavishnu is revealing Gita, he says here. So, this is what Gita Shastrasya Pramanyam he establishes up to this now, he says. Right? And that he beautifully says. Tat idam Gita Shastram Samasta Veda Artha Sara Sangraha Bhutam Durvijnaya Artham Tat idam Gita Shastram. That Gita Shastram, idam, which is being taken now, and that Gita Shastram, that refers to that which was revealed by Krishna to Arjuna, which is the dharma of this Veda, and dharma said in the Vedas, and which was compiled by Veda Vyasa in 700 shlokas as revealed to him. That is the Tat. That what was the previous line is Tat. Such Gita Shastram, which is being beyond here, is what is available for us now. That Gita Shastram, that refers to the previous one. Revealed by Bhagavan, compiled by Veda Vyasa in 700 shlokas, revealing Dharma by the Veda Iti, that is the Tat there. And Tat idam, such a Gita Shastram, which is which I have now here, and that is Samasta Veda, a very grand statement, a very beautiful statement. The authoritatively he states here, Samasta Veda Artha Sara Sangraha Bhutam. Long word. Bhutam means in the form of, that which is in the form of Sangraha. Sangraha is a collection. Sangraha is collection. Samyak Grhyate is Sangraha, the collection. The collection of what? Sara. Sara is the essence. The essence of what? Artha, the meaning. Artha of what? Veda. So, and how many Vedas? All Vedas. Samasta Veda. Not just one Veda. Rigveda is Sara Bhutam. No. Samasta Veda Sara Sangraha Bhutam. Samasta Vedasta Sara Sangraha Bhutam. So, this Gita Shastram, this is the Acharyas establishing that Gita Shastram, what Gita Shastram says is equal to what Veda says. He equates that commandment, establishes that Gita Shastram, which is the collection of the essence of the meaning of the Vedas, right? Samasta Veda Artha Sara Sangraha Bhutam. That is in the form of the collection of the Sara, the essence of the meaning of all the Vedas, right? Samastaha Vedaha Samasta Vedaha. No Samasa, right? Samastaha Vedaha Samasta Vedaha. Karmadharaya. Then Samasta Vedanam Arthaha Samasta Veda Arthaha. Shakti Tatpurusha. Vedanam Artha. Shakti Tatpurusha. And Samasta Veda Arthasya Saraha. Shakti Tatpurusha. Samasta Veda Artha Saraha. And Samasta Veda Artha Sarasya Sangraha. Samasta Veda Artha Sara Sangraha. Again Shakti Tatpurusha. And Bhutam in the form of, that is in the form of the collection of the essence of all the Vedas. This is Gita Shastram. And so what? Now fine, very good. I'm very happy to hear that Gita Shastram is the essence of all the Vedas. No, that's fine, very fine. Now take the Gita, Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre. Let me try to read and kind of reveal. I must follow in Sanskritam, and therefore, and then I have passed in me and all that, and therefore I must follow. So words I know, Dharma Kshetra and all I know, Sandhi I can do, like that Tattvamasi, Atma, Adattvamasi, I can do that. Okay, I must follow. Upadekshyanti, te ajnananti, I can do, I know, follow. It's not question of doing Sandhi, sir. It's a question of understanding the Tattparyena, touching and understood, and therefore, it is not easy to understand. Say, Durvijnaya Artham iti. Durvijnaya Arthaha Yasya Tat Durvijnaya Artham. Karmada, Bahuvrihi. Artha, whose meaning, whose Tattparya. Artha here is not word meaning, not merely word meaning. Artha meaning, I know. There's no Aham Brahmasmi. Do you know the meaning? I know. What is that? Aham equal to I. Brahma equal to Brahman. Asmi equal to I am. Therefore, Aham Brahmasmi equal to I am Brahman. I know the meaning. What is that to know? That's all. Tattvamasi. tat equal to that, tvam equal to you, you as equal to art, okay? Thou that art. I know. No, it is not word translation that we are doing. You have to be, the meaning should be understood. It is not translation that we are looking into. It's an understanding, you know, like very intimate, very clear understanding. Like that's why the Karakala, Malaka, Drishtanta, Dashama Drishtanta, ityadi, they are all given. Therefore, it should be very clearly understood, and it is not easy, it is not possible to understand otherwise. That is says, Durvijnayaha Artaha Yasya Tat Shastram is Durvijnaya Artham Shastra, Bahuvrihi Samasa, whose meaning is very difficult to comprehend. Durvijnaya. By saying Durvijnaya, but then let us not study Gita. Because if Durvijnaya, already we have enough problems, and then we cannot break our heads over the difficult Shastra. It is Suvijnaya, properly learned. It is Suvijnaya, being Bhashya being there, and therefore by properly learning, it is Suvijnaya eva. Otherwise, it is Durvijnaya. That's the meaning, right? Without the Bhashyam, without the commentary, without the proper method of learning Sampradaya, it becomes Durvijnaya. Whereas with all that, it is Suvijnaya eva. Durvijnaya Shastram, to point out what he is going to say. Therefore, I am commenting it is going to say, no. For that, it is Durvijnaya Shastra, Durvijnaya Artham. The need to know the meaning of it, the need to reveal it, need to write a commentary, proper commentary on this. That he says like this, he starts by saying Durvijnaya Artham. Because the Atma word we come across, right? Atmanam Udharekati. Lift Atma by Atma. What is this? They will translate, lift the self by the self itself. Atma avasaraye. May not the Atma be pushed down by the Atma itself. It's a certain confusion. So one word Atma keeps on repeating, whether Atma is pushing down. Who is pushed down by whom? Atma is pushing down Atma. Means who is pushing down whom? Therefore, Atma is lifting up Atma. Therefore, we need to understand the meaning. The context is important. Purva, Apara, Paryalochana is necessary. And then the Sarvato Mukham, the Shastra, we have to see what is the context, what is the meaning, what was said earlier, what is said elsewhere. All that is to be kept in mind. And then the Shastra after, Vakya after, Padartha is to be done, keeping the whole Shastra in mind. Right? Somebody says, no, why do we need a teacher for Gita? Because you can understand the meaning of the Gita, 700 shlokas, right? You can understand Tatparyam of the whole Gita only by understand the meaning of each shloka, right? And when will I understand the meaning of each shloka, each word? Only when I understand the Tatparyam of Gita, I will know the shloka meaning, the word meaning. Just like this, no? Now, get married, your madness will get cured. Your madness will be, you will get married only when your madness is cured. So, to cure madness, you must get married. Okay. Who will give daughter? I know my son is mad, please give your daughter in marriage. Nobody. So, to get married, you should be free from madness. You see like that, in order to understand the Gita Shastra, Tatparyam, whole of Gita Shastra, you must know the meaning of each word. In order to know the meaning of each word, you should know the Tatparyam of the whole Gita Shastra. That is why we need the one who knows the whole Tatparyam Gita Shastra. From that person, I know the meaning of each word, and thereby I build on and collectively I get the whole picture, the total meaning of Gita Shastra. So that is the only way. Therefore, the Paramparaya will be learned. Only by Guru Mukha, is the Durvijnaya Artham. Otherwise, it is Durvijnaya. And therefore, it is only learned through this, the Sampradaya, the proper method of teaching about it is learned. Otherwise, there is a lot of confusion. Words have their proper meaning, to be ascertained, has to be ascertained. That is Mimamsa is there, right? And then referring to the Upanishads have to be kept in mind. The Gita Shastram itself, earlier what is said, later what is going to be, all that is kept in mind. My Purushartha is to be kept in mind all the time. Anything that Shastra says has to be in tune with my Purushartha. It should not budge a millimeter, a micron away from Purushartha, right? You should not keep all the time my Purushartha, Moksha, and for the sake Adhikaritvam, That alone has to be kept in mind of Shastram. Or it is never this we learn properly. And for that, Bhashyakara is the very formation. Otherwise it is difficult to understand. Otherwise one can understand, misunderstand that. He says it. Samasta Veda Sada Artha Sara Sangrabhutam Durvikya Artham establishes this. This being so, is I am going to write a commentary. He says. Now, why do you want to write a commentary, sir? No, he has to justify his work. Why I am doing this? He has to justify. Because one can say, dear Acharya, there are a lot of people before you. Yes. They have written commentaries. Yes. Then why should you write a commentary? Why should you write a commentary? Right? No, maybe copyright. Their copyrights got what you call expired. Their copyrights are expired. No. Why should you write a commentary? When the commentaries are available. Yes, there are commentaries. There are people who are commenting on this. But still there is a need for it. He says here.
न्यायम् अपि अत्यन्त विरुद्ध अनेकार्थत्वेन लौकिकैः दृश्यमाणम् उपलभ्य अहं विवेकतः अर्थनिर्धारणार्थं संक्षेपतः
विवरणं करिष्यामि. I am going to write. I am going to explain. Vivaranam karishyami. Vivaranam is an explanation. Commentary. I am going to comment upon. I am going to write a commentary. I am going to do a commentary on this. How? Sankshepataha. This is the beauty. Sankshepa, briefly. There could be voluminous granthas, or that voluminous books can be written on the Gita. You see, any reader will first look at the number of pages. You can write from school days onward. Look at the number of pages. 50,000 pages gone. That's why Mahabharata is not read. 1 lakh shlokas. Very good. 1 lakh shlokas. Very good. Keep it safe. 1 lakh shlokas. No time for reading 1 lakh shlokas. 100 shlokas. 1 shloka is difficult to read. What 1 lakh shlokas? So, if it is voluminous grantha, they will be discouraged to read. What is it? Sankshepa. There are commentaries. It seems there are commentaries. Big in size. Very big in size. Therefore, the learner, the mukshu was put off by the size, mere size of it. Normally we do this in the college when we study. The subject we used to see the book size. What is the textbooks prescribed? Look at the textbook now. 200 pages, 150 pages. What a relief. Only 150 pages. No, it is not 150 pages. Only 150 because